this one out. So, hold hands, alright? Really sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey, how are you? How is everyone going? It's me, your homegirl here, a bad bitch, a queen, a coconut water connoisseur, a fucking cooking person of Kainau Hell's Kitchen. Hi, how are ya? Today I'm joined by my sister Jo. Jo just wants to say hey. Hey sis, how are you?
I am good, thank you.
That's good. Good to see you.
Yes.
Looking trick as ever.
Thank you. Pleasure to see you as well.
Oh, club boom, let me just do a bit of readjustment just so I can stay up with you, you know. Keeping up with who.
Do you, sis?
Yes. Anyway guys, we thought we'll just pop in with a quick update on the hormones for you, because it has been a hot minute or two since we've done a hormone update. Because why has this? Probably because I've just been so busy, you know, and it's such a long process to go through. And yeah, here's the update. So when we last checked up with you, we were on what, Zoladex? We were on the Zollies. Well, and let's be honest, if you're on Zollies and just Zollies, you're basically on nothing. Like, let's just be honest. Good for you if you're on Zollies. Fight for Lucrin, sis. We need to start a campaign. Everyone, right?
We just need that stronger dosage.
Right?
Absolutely.
What can you tell us about Lucrin? Let's dive in with a bit of a Lucrin update for you. Sorry guys, just had to have a quick hit, you know. But well, yes. For me anyhow. Sis, what can you tell us about because with myself, as you know, I'm only on Zoladex. I've only had the Zoladex plus everything else I've got. But what I'm interested in is I'm doing a movement at the moment for Lucrin for all of our trans sisters out there, because I feel like Lucrin, what can you tell us about Lucrin?
Lucrin, well, is no longer funded for the trans women of New Zealand.
Yes.
However, when I initially started my transition, it was administered at that time, and it was funded for all the trans women in New Zealand. Yeah, and I had the privilege to take it for as long as I did, which was about 1 year and a half.
Come on!
And it is a very, very strong and effective testosterone blocker. And it definitely gives Zoladex a run for its money.
Oh my god. So what we need to do is we need to start a movement, okay? We need to get the Ministry of Health, all the Board of Trustees on board, especially with all the different endocrinologists. Because also what we want to talk about, I want to talk about as well, is just the administer of the hormones. I feel like depending on which city you go to, you're going to get a different service.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I just feel like the city that I've been administered in is not giving an inadequate service that, you know, they're starting people on like higher dosages in different cities.
In different cities, yeah.
But hold on, I'm just going to shoot off for 1 second. Now being administered 2 mgs. I'm on 2 mgs, sis. High five.
High five.
Thank you. And the 2 mgs are great. We just got a visitor. So talking about earlier, I'm on 2 mgs now, sis. So I will be honest and say that I have been doubling up and being on 4 mg just to give me that extra boost.
As not recommended.
Which is not recommended, but I just feel like he's saying, oh, your body can't handle it, da 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 da. And so if I'm on 4 mgs and I'm getting my bloods done and he's like, oh, things are looking great, I'm gonna be like, actually, doctor, I've been having 4 mg and that's why I'm running out quicker. And would you be able to, this is the only scenario in my brain that's gonna fasten this up.
Yeah.
Even though I did read that it's a 2-year process of body morphing and fat redistribution and stuff. So
yes. And that tata growth.
Yes.
As you can see.
As you can see, so this is how long have I been on this for? So I think November. Oh, just November, December, January, February, March. 4 months. I'm 4 months. And I'm on 2 mgs. And I also take 100 mgs worth of Psychiatric. Which is supposed to help with just the extra kick, right?
Yes.
And there's also some more stuff that I'm looking at. I'm looking at getting, is it Jeanette?
Jeanette.
Yes. Which is fabulous.
Jeanette's is definitely another form of estrogen, and it does also benefit you the same way that Progenova would as well. So,
boom. So it's just like something to have alongside.
Yes.
Right.
It definitely complements the effects that Progenova provides.
Okay.
For the host bodies, which is us, the transgender woman.
Yes. So what's the next step from here? So I'm on 2mg. What's the next step? Is it just keep everyday life and then bloods and then upgrade, or is it just...
So when you ask me what the next step is, in what context are you asking me where the next step is?
So I've been on projects for 4 months. I'm seeing mild changes in the nipple size and in the breast growth.
Well,
a little bit softer skin. Honestly, I'm not having any reduction in this area.
Well, for me personally, being on hormones a lot longer than you have, I can definitely say that your effects are quite fast. I didn't start noticing effects till 6 months later. She's only been on them for, I think,
4 months.
4 months, and she's already got a lot of, apparent changes, especially the breast tissue. She's definitely had a lot of breast tissue produced. Her skin has definitely softened.
Oh my god, you. And your skin is just like a dream. Like, it's so soft. Like, it's crazy.
And your face has appeared to be a lot rounder rather than sharp.
Oh my god.
Your hair looks a lot sleekier. Yeah, a lot of shine. Definitely healthy.
Definitely healthy.
It's a healthy bush.
And anyone that knows me, like especially people from high school, will know like I'm like infamous for having unhealthy hair. Like was in high school. I was blonde on Monday, red on Wednesday, black on Friday, and back to blonde on Monday. Like. Yeah. And that's just the way things work.
So definitely there are a lot of noticeable results with
Thank you.
Absolutely stunning.
You heard.
Yes. And this is coming from somebody who is a lot more experienced in terms of being on hormones, and yeah.
Cool. That's cool.
HRT, hormone replacement therapy.
You heard. So for me, like ideally I would have all the surgery done within the next 2 to 3 years. Like in 4 years, I'm gonna be 30, and I just don't see a world.
Oh my god, 30!
I just don't see a world where I'm living as a 30-year-old pre-surgery sister. Like, I just don't see it, guys.
Definitely, you don't want to be a relic.
I do not want to be a relic. Like, I don't want to be 55 and just hit it down. Like, boom, hitting it.
Yeah, definitely don't want to make when you're as old as the hills.
Right. But yeah, this chat's been cute. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna. And we'll be back with you in a very short. So we're just talking to each other about testosterone. So I feel like the sister's a bit of a doctor. So
yes, Lois Lane Ho.
Lois Lane Ho, you know. I mean, what's that TV show? Not Earl Grey. Dr. Grey's Anatomy Ho.
Yeah.
Dr. Grey Ho. And then I'm like 50 Shades of Grey Ho.
Okay.
Okay. So we're just talking about the differences between hormones and testosterone.
I definitely want to be a PA for Mr. Grey from 50 Shades.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Anastasia can get to the fucking bag.
Yes. She can just be like, no, Anastasia, no, she died with, no.
Yeah, because I'm...
Sorry, Russia.
Yeah.
You
Das
heard.
Vidania.
Yes. Privet.
Yeah.
You heard.
So,
So testosterone
yeah.
is without testosterone blockers, so I've got the cytohormones and the Zolidate.
So testosterone is basically a prerequisite prior to taking hormone supplements. You definitely need to be on testosterone in order for the hormones to take effect. Absolutely. If per se you were just taking the hormone supplements without the testosterone blockers, you are in a way getting what the hormone supplements provide, but you're not getting it the right way.
Right.
You could have breast tissue, yet you could still have facial fucking hair, and
Another.
and that is just
Another.
that is not a green zone,
No, that's a red zone.
and that is not okay. So definitely follow up with the right steps, especially when you transition.
Yeah.
You want to be
And same with like this, the psychiatry and the psychiatrist appointments and things like that, guys.
psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist.
Yes. Psychiatrist is
Yes.
the correct term.
So I feel as
Psychiatrist.
though a lot of people go into like psychiatry with a already preset mindset, like, oh, I don't need a psychologist, blah 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 blah. But like once I had done it, after 2-3 appointments, I really enjoyed it. And then come the 5th one, I'm like, oh my god, we only have one left, and she's like, actually, this is the last one because nothing's wrong with you, and we're gonna end the appointments. And I was actually a little bit devastated because I had grown attached to, I call her Camille. If anyone watches Vampire Diaries, she was original. She was my Camille, and so I really enjoyed the psychology. So look at it in a good way, and just take advantage of those 6 free appointments. You heard, and yeah, so that's where we're at the moment. Should we make a fundraiser for surgery? No.
Absolutely. I will send you my bank account details in the bio.
We all know how that went down last time I started promoting that. So, you heard up on her. And yeah, I really enjoyed it, sis. Thank you for coming over and just giving me some info and just a bit
Giving
of
some
insight.
Yeah.
Something a bit more. And so
Our transitional journey and what it is to know when being transgender.
right.
I'll cover all the grey areas. I'll also give you a full inclusive run through of everything that's based on, not even just being transgender, but how it is living as a transgender.
Oh god. That's a whole subject in itself.
The life of being a transgender, if you know
Yes,
what I mean.
the secret life.
The secret life.
Forget Zach and Cody.
Yes. How it is being a transgender in the employment field.
That's a huge thing. That's a huge. I mean, that is like just beyond, as Paris Hilton would say.
Just beyond.
Beyond.
But yeah, basically, I can cover more of that. Okay.
All of it, bitches. So,
all of it.
if you want to see more of this, make sure you sound off down below and let us know. I think that does bring our video to a bit of an end. You have got the update. You can see, you heard it all raw, fresh, and live. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, bitch, what are you even doing here? Make sure you click over here.
Absolutely.
And subscribe. And make sure you give us a big thumbs up. Follow us on all social media platforms at following Jordan Beard, because she's a badass androgynous queen, is she?
No, she's
No
not
androgynous. She's just a real girl, natural born. You heard. But have a great day, guys. Just end it there, bitch.
Oh.
Have a great day. You heard.